Okay, it's on, it's ready.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. My name's Chris. I work for the credit union here, and I've got some exclusive benefits I would love to share with you.
Nice to
Come
meet
on
you,
here
Chris.
with me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Have a seat if
What
you
am
don't
I
mind.
sitting down for?
Well, we're going to go over some of the benefits that we have, our credit union members, and also I want to put your name in the pot for the $300 Visa we give away
You guys
once
give
a
away
month.
free money.
Yes, we do.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Can't beat that, right?
Not at all.
Okay, so I wanted to see if you'd be interested in the benefits. What they are is their whole life insurance, permanent whole life insurance, and critical illness insurance. Okay.
Okay.
And do you have life insurance?
I do. I actually have a $5,000 policy with my employer.
Okay, well that's good. Do you know if it's term or whole life?
I'm not sure. You know, they give you this stuff when you get a new job and then you never revisit it
Orientation,
again.
and that's it,
And
right?
that's it. That's the last time you hear of it.
Right. Well, normally employee-based life insurance is term.
Mhm.
And what that does, it's great you have that. It stays with you the whole time that you're working there. But if you were to get another job or retire, that would go away.
Okay. Well, that sounds cool, but you know, I really have to go. I have to get back to work. I'm on my lunch break.
Oh, I
so-
understand your time is valuable. But let me just quickly tell you what we have here. Ours is a permanent whole life policy.
Okay.
And it is guaranteed issue with just a few medical questions.
Okay.
And I can ask you those really quickly since you're in a hurry.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'll get anything, but I guess.
Yeah, at least I need to make you aware of it.
Okay, perfect.
Do you have any kids?
I have two.
Okay, well, see, there's a good reason right there.
Really?
You need something in place, okay? So let me just see if you qualify. Most people don't, but we'll know, okay?
Okay.
We'll go ahead and start from there. Okay, have you missed more than 3 consecutive workdays during the last 90 days due to heart disorder, cancer, stroke, kidney disorder, lung disorder, or diabetes?
No.
Great. Has any proposed insured, which is you, ever been diagnosed by a member of the medical profession as, and I have to ask this question, so the acquired immune deficiency
No.
or HIV?
No.
Okay. In the past 5 years, have you used, again, this is an embarrassing question, but I have to ask you, heroin, cocaine, LSD, PCP, or any other controlled substance not prescribed by a physician? Okay. All right, and do you have an existing life insurance policy, and that would be the term, right?
Yes.
Okay, and another question I have to ask you is, will the insurance now being applied for, which I know you're not applying, but you know, replace or change insurance or annuities that you already have?
No. I don't think so.
And it doesn't, because we're not in the business of replacing anybody's insurance. We
Gotcha.
supplement you.
Oh, okay.
It's a supplement. All right, and normally what we do is we will try to insure you for 1 to 3 times your annual salary.
Mhm.
So what do you make, don't mind me asking?
I make about $45,000.
45.
But do I qualify?
You do.
Oh.
Actually, congratulations, you do qualify.
Oh, okay,
Thank
perfect.
you.
That's good.
You do
I was
qualify.
like, she asked me these questions, but I didn't know if I get it.
Well, I wouldn't have moved to the second step. I'm
Gotcha.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
And I'm kind of new at this, so if you'll just,
Yeah, I've never seen you here before.
Right. I've sold life insurance before, but I just had the opportunity to come on board with this great company at great benefits.
That's awesome.
I've signed up
Well,
for it.
congratulations on the job.
And congratulations to you that you are qualified.
Thank
okay?
you.
Okay, so you said 45.
Mhm.
So it's my job to find something that's affordable for you.
Okay.
So let me just do a quick quote for you,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Okay. And you
Yeah.
said this won't take long, right?
It shouldn't. No, ma'am, not at all.
Okay, perfect.
What's your birthday?
My birthday is April 15th, 1975.
Tax day.
Mhm.
And you said you had children?
Yes, I have 2.
2 children. Boys or girls?
2 boys.
You married?
I'm a widow.
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
You're too young to be a widow.
I know. Unfortunate circumstances.
Well, I tell you what, you should know the value of life insurance
I
now.
know, I just never really thought about it.
Did your husband have insurance?
No. he
Oh,
didn't.
my goodness. That
So-
left you in a bad position.
Kind of.
I'm so sorry.
But we got through it, luckily.
Well, it sure would have been a whole lot easier. It's bad enough when you have to deal with the grief. But then when you have a situation with no life insurance, I mean, I can relate to that, and I know you're in a hurry, but quick story. A few years back, both of my parents passed away within a week of each other.
Oh, wow, I'm so
Okay.
sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
It's hard, isn't it?
You never really get over it. You really don't, but, you know, they had no insurance,
Oh, wow.
not a dime, so we paid, my brother and I paid for years.
Out of pocket.
Yeah, and so that was, you know, like I say, it was pretty traumatic, the whole thing, and I don't want anybody to have to go through that.
You're
I really
absolutely
don't.
right.
So, oh dear, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's life.
Sure is. Have you smoked one or more cigarettes in the past 12 months?
No.
Not a smoker, that's a
No.
good thing. Alright, so, pull this up for you. I'm gonna write a couple things down.
Okay.
And give you a couple options that you can
Okay.
look at, okay?
Perfect.
And like I said, we try to do 1 to 3 times.
Okay.
So I'll give you options like that.
And is it affordable?
I'm gonna make sure it is, because I don't want you to purchase anything you can't afford.
Gotcha,
You know, especially a
okay.
single parent and everything.
Yeah, everything, you know, everything's tight, month to month,
It
paycheck
is.
to paycheck.
It
yeah.
is.
Okay.
I'm in the same boat as you are, really, so I totally understand.
Absolutely.
It's no good for either one of us if I were, you know, to oversell you.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, so let's see, 100. And so, where are you working these days?
I work at the hospital.
You a nurse?
No, I'm not a nurse. I'm an administrative assistant.
Okay. You enjoy that?
Yeah, it's fun. Clerical work, you know,
Yeah.
busy work.
Yep.
Not bad.
That
Meet
is
a lot of people.
Mhm. You'd be good at a job like that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Friendly,
Thank you.
approachable. I'm gonna give you a couple of choices here, close to what, you know, we're looking at. Okay, and you just take a look at that and see which one would work best for you.
And how does it come out of the stipend?
It would be weekly,
Okay. I'm paid bi-weekly.
bi-weekly. Okay, then we could just double that.
Double the price
Yes,
every 2
ma'am.
weeks.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
We have several options at the credit union that we could, you know, set up for you.
This 55 looks good, so bi-weekly, that would be around like $36
Yes, ma'am.
for 55,000. And you said this is permanent?
It's
or-
permanent.
Okay.
You know, the good thing about this whole life policy, there's a lot of good things about it, but it's permanent, which means whatever job you go to, it's gonna stay with you.
Okay, perfect.
And, the premium's never gonna increase. That is never gonna increase
If I lock it in.
if you lock it in, okay?
Okay.
If you run into a problem, however, that you are having some, you know, financial problems, we can always call me and I'll help you to lower it a little bit so that I want you to be able to keep this, okay? And also, it gains cash value. And that means in a couple, several years, whatever, when it builds up some cash, you can take the cash out to get a car or whatever you want to do with it. Basically, it's
Gotcha.
yours. You can save it for retirement, kind of live off of it for
Okay.
retirement, so.
Okay.
It's just a great policy. Guaranteed issue, you already qualified.
Yeah,
So,
you're right.
yeah,
You're right. And,
that's
you
not
know,
usually how it works.
This will
so.
help the kids out in the future, because, you know, I didn't have anything when he left, so.
So
The
sorry.
55 seems
Okay.
affordable for me.
Okay, great. We'll go ahead and set that up for you. And while I'm working on this, do you mind if I get your driver's license?
Sure, right here.
And I noticed you did some transactions at the counter. Do you have your slip where I can get your account number?
Yep, it's right here.
And you are, of course, the
Yeah.
primary member?
Yeah, you got it.
And so we have some other great insurance, and I want you to look at this. It's almost unbelievable what this does for you if you there's to become, you know, if you become ill with a critical illness, at least the illnesses. It actually gives you a lump sum.
Oh,
Not
wow.
paid to your doctor or hospital or anything, that comes straight to you, so that if that were to happen, you could, you know, pay, if you need to pay your mortgage, rent, whatever you need to pay, you know. And it has some other great benefits too, but take a look at that and I'll go ahead and start this for
Sure,
you.
sure. Really good stuff here.
It really is.
And how long have you been here?
I've only been here about 6 weeks.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, I really, really like it. It's a great company.
Perfect.
Right, and, okay, this is your, all right, and that's the name you go by?
Yes.
It is
My name is Jessica
Jessica
Torres.
Torres. Okay, thank you. All right. So did you, how old are your boys again?
My boys, one is 5, and the other one's 1.
Aw, my goodness. They're both busy then.
Well, they're super busy and active, totally.
Guarantee it. So how long ago did you lose your husband?
I lost him last year, so
Oh.
I was like pregnant when I lost him, so
Oh,
it's
my
like really
gosh.
tough, but
That's
you know,
horrible.
I know,
My
it's
heart just goes
unfortunate.
out to
Oh, it's
you.
okay, it's okay, we work through it, I mean, it's not easy, but
Yeah, it's
you
never
just
gonna
have to
go
move
away.
on for the kids,
You
you know.
do, and thank God you have them. I'm
Mhm.
sure they brighten
Yeah,
your
they
day,
brighten my
especially at that
day. You
age.
can't be sad when you see those faces.
No, I
so,
bet not.
Definitely.
We actually have some coverage for children too.
Oh, you do?
And,
Interesting.
yeah, it's very inexpensive if we add them as a rider on here.
Okay,
And I'll get to that in just a moment.
okay, no problem.
And we also have Whole Life, which is a great gift to give to your kids because
Like what I'm doing
just
right
like
now.
what you're doing, but the younger you are, most kids are totally healthy. It's very, very inexpensive. I did that for my children and grandchildren. Yeah, so it's building cash value all this time.
It's a good thing to do. You
It
just
really
don't,
is.
you just don't wake up and you think about this stuff and then
Well, something like that happens to
and
you.
then when you need it, you don't have it.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
definitely. Since you've got your phone there, if you don't mind, I know you're looking at the critical illness, but if you have some people that maybe you may think you benefit from these benefits, I would be glad to give them a call.
Okay, perfect. And like how does that work if I give you, it's like a referral?
It is a referral, and also I have a gift card that I give away. If you actually get a member in from a referral, I'll give you a gift card.
Perfect, perfect.
So,
Yeah, I mean.
little incentive there.
I know my coworker and I were talking about this the other day, so.
Good. And where'd you say you work?
I work at the hospital
Yeah,
in
that's right.
Orangeburg.
Okay. Great. All right, and there's also some communications that we will send you from time to time. Is it okay if we send it to your cell phone?
Yes, that's
Okay,
fine.
great.
I mean, cell phones are like the way of life now.
Amen. I don't know what I'd do without mine, what we did without them.
Exactly.
The first one my husband ever had was like a big giant bag phone.
Oh, yeah, remember those things?
I
They're
do.
huge.
I do. All right, and what's your cell phone number?
And my cell phone number is 203-908-2295.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And do you mind if I get your work number too?
Sure, it's 203-795-6039.
Thank you. How about home?
I don't have a home phone.
Oh, that's right, the cell phone. Okay, good. All right. And then email.
And my email is vanessa@gmail.com.
So you live at home with your boys and that's it? No parents, anything around?
No, I mean, my parents are around, but I live on my own with my kids.
And you work full-time, right?
Yes.
That's good.
Do you know how much longer this is gonna take?
It goes pretty quickly, and so just give you a few more minutes and I'll get
Okay.
that for you. Have you looked at that critical illness? then?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
What do you think about that?
It's pretty interesting. It looks like it, pays you money if you were to be diagnosed with any of these things, which is pretty cool. Hopefully I don't ever get diagnosed with any of these
I
things.
hope not either. But have you known somebody that's had cancer or stroke?
Oh, yeah,
or-
I mean, just at work, you see it every day at a hospital,
I'm sure.
And the families are like always so distraught. So yes, in my line of field, I see it more at work, really haven't experienced too much of it in my personal life, but.
I'd say you experienced enough in your personal life. Hopefully it's nothing
Yeah,
else.
I know,
ever.
hopefully not.
Don't smoke, haven't smoked. You're not, of course, you're not active duty service member in the armed forces.
Nope. Not at all.
All right, who would you want your beneficiary to be, or beneficiaries?
I'll do my father,
Okay, what's his name?
Jerry
Mhm.
Brown.
Okay. And, let's see. And you happen to know his date of birth?
It is 1/21/1950.
His phone number?
His phone number is 203-772-1229. It's so hard with these cell phones now, you don't memorize numbers
No.
anymore, you know, everything's on the phone.
Exactly. A face usually pops up.
Exactly.
Or a picture. And what's his address?
It is 21 Happy Lane.
You have both your parents?
Yes,
That's good.
yes, thank God.
I know. I don't know what you've done without them, right?
Well, I
You
know
having to
they
go through
help
all
me.
this
Yeah, they help me with so much. They help me with the boys,
Mhm.
so it's really good to have them there.
support system.
Mhm.
So that's your beneficiary, all right. So, along with this great product we have is waiver of benefits. And that means should you ever become disabled for 60 days or more, permanently disabled, we pay your premium for you, okay? So that's super. You don't have to lose it for that reason. Then the children's term rider. You want me to go ahead and add both the kids for $1.20?
Absolutely.
You can't go wrong.
And how much does that get them protected for?
That's going to protect them for, good question, is $10,000, okay. And we can still look into the whole life policy for you too,
Okay.
okay? I'll be glad to do that. And then, let's see, we also have the chronic illness rider,
Mhm.
which is if you were to become, with one of those illnesses, as a matter of fact, and you needed to get out 25% of this total per year to help you with your medical costs for whatever it is, kind of like long-term care.
Mhm.
That's available, no cost. And also terminal illness. God forbid, but insurance does what it deals with, your life. But if you were to have a terminal illness and knew that you were going to pass within 12 months, you could get 75% of that money out to use
Oh, wow.
for your care.
Oh,
So
cool.
that's a great benefit too. I just
They're
love
all
this policy.
included. Perfect.
Yes, yes,
Perfect.
yes. The
It's
only
not
thing
only a death thing.
no, living benefits. I mean, so that's what it's got a lot of great perks with it. It really does. And we pay for it for you, except for the children's term rider. Both of them are covered for the 120.
Okay.
So
Not bad.
not at all. Okay, then we have the conditional rider, which is what happens with this is as you grow in your position at the hospital,
Mhm.
you're probably going to make more money and move up because you
Mhm.
seem like a really smart
Oh,
girl.
thank you.
And so with that, you want to have a little bit more coverage. So what we do is we offer you more coverage on your first year and your second year anniversary, and it's $4.
Okay.
Okay, and they'll send you a notification that's coming up, and if there's a situation where you feel like you can't afford it or whatever, you can just not get it. But
So it increases what, the coverage or the
it
premium?
no, it increases it both, but it increases the coverage a good bit, and then the premium's only going to go up $4.
Gotcha,
Okay?
gotcha.
And that's automatic, built into the policy for you, okay?
Perfect.
And they'll let you know ahead of time. So it's got a lot of good features.
Perfect. And are we almost done? Because I really gotta go get the boys from daycare.
I know your time. I know your time's valuable. Yes, ma'am, and I'm working on that just as quick as I can. Almost done. Do you think that critical illness would be something you'd be interested in?
I think so, but I don't think, I obviously
Don't have time today, but I
time today, but I could definitely come back in at another time when I
Right.
have more time and you can explain it more thoroughly to me. But right now, I'm just really in a rush because, I don't have anyone to pick them up, so I have to pick them up and just always running around, how moms are, always busy.
Believe me, I know. And then one day you'll be a grandma.
Oh my God, let me not think about that quite yet. You're too little.
But it's really, really a fun job. when
I
you're
bet, I
grandma.
bet. Well, they're not your own, so you can return them back.
Yeah, you don't want to. They're so sweet, though.
Really? Return them to sender.
Yes. Yeah, you can do that.
Wish I could return my kids sometimes, but.
Well, you got they have grandparents, though.
That's true. Although little one is a little wild, so.
Oh, no.
My mom is like, oh, he has to go.
What's his name?
His name's Tommy.
Tommy. Torres?
Mhm.
What was his birthday?
His birthday is January 2nd,
Okay.
2015.
to your 5-year-old?
Yes.
What's his name?
His name is Johnny.
Johnny?
Johnny and Tommy.
That's original.
Very.
Oh, goodness. And what was his birthday?
His birthday is April 3rd.
Close to yours.
Yeah, very, very. 2010.
12? 10? Great.
He's gonna be 6 soon.
Okay. Right. I have to get you out here, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Right, so you like that neighborhood you're living in?
Yes,
It's a pretty friendly
definitely.
neighborhood, right?
Definitely.
All right, so I wanted to go ahead and give you your temporary coverage.
Okay.
Well, you'll get your policy. It'll be a big package that'll come in the mail for you in about a week or so. It doesn't take
Okay.
long. And since you're bi-weekly, I'll put your bi-weekly here and your coverage for $55,000. That was a good choice, okay? So when you walk out of here, you're covered, okay?
Okay,
Just so you know
perfect.
that, okay? Accept that. I've got to get your signature.
Okay, no problem.
And we asked about you as far as the medical conditions, any kind of heart disorder, cancer, all of that, with AIDS, no drug use, of course. Go ahead and re-click all that. And the chronic illness rider has a few different questions I need to ask you really quick, okay? You're not covered by Medicaid.
No.
Do you have enforcer pending approval, any life insurance or certificates or celebrated chronic? Okay. And we're not going to replace, we're just not going to replace any insurance. So. And, any other than normal childbirth in the last 24 months, have you been inpatient in the hospital?
No.
Okay. Do you require assistance or supervision or use any type of medical equipment?
No.
Have you been diagnosed, treated, tested positive, or given medical advice by a member of medical profession for any kind of nervous or brain or nervous system
No.
disorder, fibromyalgia, chronic obstruction, pulmonary disease, muscular dystrophy,
No.
rheumatoid, okay, thank you. Rheumatoid arthritis. It's a
Nope.
mouthful, right?
Tongue
Okay.
twister.
All right, so what I'm going to show you real quick, and I just want you to see how great this is. I mean, so, let's see. That's the coverage that I'm setting you up for, $55,000. And then it's going to increase to this amount and then to this amount.
Okay.
Okay, and these are deductions, but I
Okay.
wrote that down for
Yeah.
you, okay? And we have a couple different options. Do you have your debit card with you today, so we can go ahead and get this taken care of?
I don't actually.
Okay, that's no problem. We have other options, and this credit union has an insurance account, okay? And I've got your member number right here, so we can set it up to be drawn. It'll start in a couple of pay periods, 1 or 2 pay periods. Got your member number, so let me go ahead and put that in there. Just need your signature in just a minute, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Really glad I stopped you today.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, and one other question. I understand that I have the right to designate a person other than myself to receive notice of lapse or termination of life insurance?
No.
Yeah. That's usually for the elderly when somebody's taking care of their benefits. And I'm going to send you some, if it's all right with you, I'm going to send you some documents electronically. Is that all
Okay,
right?
that's
Okay,
fine.
good. Got your email address, we got that set up. What do we do without email?
I know exactly.
And there'll be a couple different forms you can fill out, okay? All right, just need your signature right here, if you don't mind.
Okay, perfect.
And So I'm gonna go ahead and, if you don't mind, I'll give you a call next week about have you time to think about that critical illness and.
Yeah, we can
and
set
then-
up a follow-up.
That sounds great. And if you had any referrals, I know you've got to pick your
Uh-huh.
baby up, but, here's my card, and please give me a call if you have any questions
I
at
will.
all.
I'll actually give you a call with some of the referrals, because I'm actually
Thank
really
you.
in a rush, so I
Thank
really
you,
have to go.
and I know that's how moms are, they're always rushing. But it's such a pleasure to
It
meet
was
you
a
today,
pleasure
okay?
meeting you too.
And
Thank
you
you
take
for
care of
everything.
yourself, okay?
Bye.